Hello everyone, and welcome to my Bold and Beautiful Today channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Brooke seeks Finn's help, warns Steffy will upend Hope's life. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers exercise videotape for the week of September 16th to 20th reveals that Hope Logan will be down in the dumps following her rearmost business meeting at Forrester Creations. Hope just got bad news about her failing line, so her outlook when it comes to Hope for the future will be bleak. Latterly, Hope will have an hassle with John Finn Finnegan at Il Giardino. Finn may ask if Hope's okay since he was present for Hope's updates about all the terrible protrusions. Still, there'll inescapably be pressure over the kiss Hope planted and all the drama that caused. Steffy Forrester has made it clear that Hope needs to stay down from Finn, so Hope will suggest it's stylish for both of them if they don't spend time together. Finn may agree with that since he knows where Steffy stands and doesn't want to rile her up again. Nonetheless, trouble will still come knocking at Finn's door since Brooke Logan will eventually pay him a visit at the sanitarium. In Finn's office, Brooke will contend she doesn't trust Steffy. When Brooke fears Steffy will do commodity to upend Hope's life, Finn may point out that Hope's the bone. Who's been causing problems recently? Hope surprised Finn with an unwanted lip cinch, so Finn might argue that she's the person who can't be trusted and the person who's been doing up most of the pitching. That said, Finn knows the Logan Forrester contest runs deep and actually doesn't want to see it get any worse. Brooke may hope that Finn can talk Steffy out of making Hope more miserable, but it's a disastrous idea for Finn to indeed mention Hope's name. Finn just got out of the doghouse by saving Steffy from Luna Nozawa's clutches, so he won't be eager to produce further connubial issues. Will Finn tell Brooke that she's on her own when it comes to looking out for Hope? Next, let's talk about Taylor Hayes' concession to Ridge Forrester at the Forrester Manse. In B&B's daily exercise videotape, Taylor says Ridge knows how she feels about him and admits he'll always be the love of her life. Ridge will get pulled in Taylor's direction this fall due to some secrets she's keeping, so stick with us for prognostications on how that'll affect his relationship with Brooke. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers say Taylor and Ridge are always going to be an important part of each other's world, so stay tuned. Steffy summons Hope for doomed career meeting, Bill and Katie's spark. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers recap for Friday, September 13th, reveals that Brooke Logan formerly again pushed Hope Logan to just put John Finn Finnegan out of her mind. Hope crack up raving about how tyrannous and vengeful Steffy Forrester could be. After Hope said she was starting to reach her breaking point, she was summoned across the hall on Steffy's orders. In the CEO office, Steffy, Ridge Forrester and Carter Walton went over the bottomless early protrusions for Hope for the future. Although Finn and Taylor Hayes offered to leave, Steffy prompted them to stay for Hope's bad news. Once Brooke joined Hope for the meeting, Carter brought up the early protuberance figures since the line was still underperforming. Grounded on all the body language and pessimistic commentary, Hope realized she wasn't getting the last chance she wanted to turn effects around. It left Hope pushing Steffy and the others to tell her if they were cutting Hope for the future. At Il Giardino, Liam Spencer quizzed Will Spencer about the possibility of Bill Spencer and Katie Logan reuniting. Will wasn't a little sprat who demanded his parents back together, but he supported the idea if Bill could treat Katie right this time and make her happy. At Bill's house, he got updates on Katie's earlier hassle with Poppy Nozawa, which gave Katie an occasion to apologize to her. Bill sang Katie's praises and admitted she was the one person who understood the real him. After Bill pushed for an honest answer on Friday's B&B occasion, he asked if Katie was happy. Bill allowed. Back to when he used to come to Katie and always knew what she was feeling. Katie admitted she was indeed happy, especially now that Will was home. Bill suggested about the possibilities ahead with them spending time together since they were still a beautiful little family. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers say Katie and Bill still have a chance at love, so we'll pass along prognostications on how they might make on their renewed spark. Hope's line cut, Steffy's followership, Bill and Katie reconnect, Liam and Will bond. The Bold and the Beautiful recap for Friday, September 13th, 2024, is eventually then. In Moment's occasion, Hope Logan's fashion line was cut. Steffy Forrester Finnegan has in followership when she delivers awful news to her rival. The Bold and the Beautiful recap highlights plus, Bill Spencer and Katie Logan reconnect. Also, Liam Spencer and Will Spencer have a heart-to-heart. The Bold and the Beautiful recap. Brooke Logan's lecture B&B recap for Friday, September 13th reveals that Brooke Logan repeats what Hope said about John Finn Finnegan sluggishly. You don't suppose Steffi appreciates Finn? Hope says not the way Steffi should. Brooke is frightened by what Hope is saying. The Bold and the Beautiful recap Friday, September 13th. Hope's line cut. Steffi's followership. Bill and Katie reconnect. Liam and Will bond at Forrester Creations. Finn tells Steffi he appreciates every single moment they've together. Taylor Hayes smiles and Ridge Forrester walks in with Carter Walton. Ridge tells them that they need to talk about Hope's fashion line. Liam and Will are dining at Il Giardino. They talk about Luna Nozawa and Penelope Poppy Nozawa. Liam is upset about Will. Katie is still at Bill's manse. Katie is on a business call when Bill walks in, surprised to see her still there. Katie tells Bill that Poppy was there. Will is still blown down and feels sad for Bill. Liam and Will both confess they weren't thrilled about Bill's new love. Liam and Will are both surprised Bill fell for Luna's act. Katie smugly says she hopes Poppy stays with Lee Finnegan permanently. Not awkward or hopeless at each, Katie. Bill says he hasn't made a decision about the future yet. Seeing that Bill doesn't suppose negatively about Poppy, Katie brags about apologizing to her rival. Katie batons her eyelashes while moving indeed closer to Bill. Oh, beats. Steffi is apprehensive that Hope for the future is underperforming. Hope says it's just an observation. Brooke says it's dangerous and her compliances are about someone differently marriage. Brooke tells Hope to pull Finn out of her mind as she can't be going after another woman's hubby. Liam says Katie was right to be bothered. Will says Katie was more upset about Poppy than Luna. Liam agrees, but says Katie still had an instinct. Liam asks Will if he wants Bill and Katie to reunite. Bill tells Katie she was wrong about Poppy, but right about Commodity being off. Bill was so agitated about having a son. Katie understands and was agitated for him too, but couldn't get past her gut feeling. Bill credits Katie with helping the Verity come out. The Bold and the Beautiful recap. Steffi Forrester Finnegan's followership. The Bold and the Beautiful recap for Friday, September 13th. Finn and Taylor stay during the Forrester Creations meeting with Hope's fashion line. Weird, they don't work there. Ridge says a decision must be made about Hope's line. Hope doesn't want a lecture. Brooke is speaking out of love and concern. Hope is tired of it. Brooke continues telling Hope that going after Finn will only lead to misery. Liam and Will bring up how Bill hurt Katie in the history. Bill gushes about Katie's accomplishments. Bill says Katie gets the real him. Bill asks Katie if she's happy. Finn and Taylor stand and hear as Steffi, Ridge, and Carter talk about Hope's fashion line. Brooke warns Hope that this could get unattractive if she's not careful. Brooke asks Hope not to make the same miscalculations. Brooke reminds Hope that she didn't want to be like her. Hope makes an awkward joke. Hope addresses about following her heart, Commodity Brooke always said. Brooke says if Hope follows her heart to Finn, there will be nothing but trouble. Hope says that Steffi is tyrannous, vengeful, and oppressor. Hope is summoned by Steffi via textbook. Taylor asks Ridge if he's ending Hope's line. Bill admits he thinks about Katie a lot. Bill makes an emotional speech and Katie is getting all the feels. Katie says she's happy, especially now that Will is home. Bill talks about possibilities and spending further time together. Indeed, though they aren't married presently, Bill tells Katie they still have a beautiful little family. True admissions? It's clearly possible that Taylor will confess to having observed Ridge and Brooke Logan during her time in Monte Carlo. This disclosure might have told her nippy decision to return home, as she instantly reached out to Steffi Forrester to advertise her appearance. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers. Taylor's shocking secret. Ridge finds out she's dying? Still, it could significantly alter the dynamics, especially if Ridge finds himself hankering for her as well, if Taylor reveals her moping passions for Ridge. Despite his commitment to Brooke Logan, Ridge has a tendency to gravitate back toward Taylor. Still, we must also entertain the unsettling notion that there could be commodity more serious at play. Is it possible that Taylor is concealing a disquieting health issue? B&B spoilers, is Taylor Hayes dying? This arising proposition is generating quite a stir on social media, so let's cave deeper and see if there's any verity to it. Taylor has been oral about wanting to reconnect with her family, which raises the possibility that she might be facing a serious health issue and is concerned about time running out. This disclosure could clearly deliver a shocking blow to Ridge when he ultimately learns the verity. Also, it's worth noting that it hasn't been long since B&B explored Eric Forrester's own plot involving a terminal illness. Still, we might need to question the creativity of the Jotting platoon. If the show is formally reconsidering that plot with Taylor. The bold and the beautiful spoilers, Taylor Hayes is resuming her practice, why kill her off? Also, Taylor is in the midst of reviving her practice, which makes it feel odd to begin taking on cases if she's upset about leaving them in the lurch. On the other hand, it's possible that Taylor simply desires to maintain a sense of normality for as long as she can. She may be bent in her charge to continue supporting others and cherishing her connections before any implicit health issues arise. Nonetheless, Ridge is set to admit some unanticipated news in the future, leading us to wonder, could Taylor be facing a serious illness or indeed death? Still, it could pave the way for Dr. if that's the case. John Finn Finnegan, the medical idol, to swoop in with yet another miraculous treatment.